Have you ever been in a moment where life felt too heavy to carry? Where you whispered to yourself, God, why me? Why now? Where the walls felt like they were closing in, and suddenly the very thing that kept you going, your faith, felt like the reason everything was falling apart? Then you know exactly how Daniel felt. This is a story about a man named Daniel. Daniel was a good man, honest, faithful, a man who did everything right, even when nobody was watching. And because he walked with God, he walked differently, so differently that others couldn't stand it. Their jealousy turned into hatred. Their hatred turned into a plan. They searched for something, anything, to destroy him. But they couldn't find one flaw, one mistake, one wrong. So they went after the only thing they knew he would never give up, his faith. They tricked King Darius into signing a law that no one could pray to any god or person except the king. Anyone who prayed would be thrown into a den of starving lions to be killed. Imagine that. The thing that gives you peace, the thing that keeps you alive, suddenly being the very thing that could cost you your life. Daniel heard about the law. He knew the danger. He knew what was waiting for him. But instead of hiding, instead of backing down, he opened his windows wide as if to say, if I die standing in my faith. And he prayed. Not once, not twice, but 3 times a day, just like he always had. Because fear may whisper, but faith speaks louder. The jealous officials were waiting for this moment. They ran to the king, and the king who respected and loved Daniel, felt a heartbreak he but couldn't undo. A law was a law. Daniel had to be thrown into the lion's den. Picture the scene. The sky turning dark, torches flickering, the growl of lions shaking the ground under your feet. Daniel standing still, calm, trusting. Even as they lowered him into the pit, even as the stone rolled shut, he was never alone. But the world didn't know that. The king couldn't sleep. He couldn't eat. He spent the whole night pacing, crying, praying, wishing he could take it back. The officials celebrated. To them it was over. Daniel's faith was about to be proven foolish. His God was about to be proven powerless. But God had already stepped into the den. At sunrise, the king ran to the den, voice shaking as he cried out, Daniel, servant of the living God, did your God whom you serve faithfully save you? Silence. For a moment every heart stopped. Then a voice broke through the darkness, steady, confident, victorious. My God sent his angel. He shut the mouths of the lions. I am unharmed. When the stone rolled away, Daniel walked out without a single scratch. Not one, because when God is your defender, nothing formed against you can prosper. The king wept with joy. A new decree was made. Everyone must honor the God who rescues, protects, and never abandons his own. Daniel's story is a reminder for you today. Even when you in your darkest pit, even when people are waiting for you to fail, even when you feel trapped, afraid, surrounded, and alone, God is still sending angels. God is still shutting mouths. God is still rescuing his children, and God is still with you. Hold on. Your lions will not win. Your story is not over. Dawn is coming. Don't forget to subscribe for more. God bless you and your family.